Hi, I'm Adam, and this is my little mini review of the Panasonic G85. So I'm gonna do like sort of a vlog style review. I never do these, but I figured it's the best way to do this certain review. I'm gonna be going down into downtown Ithaca for their annual chili cook-off. It's basically an excuse for like 10,000 people to get together and eat really gassy food. Okay. Hi. So the vlogging didn't work. There ended up being a lot of chili at Chili Fest, and I ate a lot of it, and that caused some problems. But the camera performed really, really well, and so this is like literally just a tiny little review. In all seriousness, this is a really, really good camera. Panasonic has a great reputation of putting out excellent cameras at all their different price ranges, and this one is no exception. I've owned a G6 and I've used a G7, and this G85 does well by that line of cameras. It shoots 4K, it has some slow motion in it. It has a microphone jack. It shoots really nice photos as well as video. Has dedicated controls, articulating screen. It really ticks a lot of the boxes that most people need. Oh, great battery life, which I can't say the same for that Sony that I was using the other day. I think freaking sucks. Like literally 1% battery gets drained every minute with that camera. And so as I'm interviewing people, like I can literally see the life of my camera tick, tick, tick down along with the interviews, and it's just like really, really annoying. Anyway, so I'm just gonna list off a couple of things I don't like about this camera, because honestly, that list is a lot shorter than if I were to list out the things that I do like. I don't like that there's no mic jack. Everyone knows it doesn't have a mic jack. Shit. I don't like that it doesn't have a headphone jack. Everyone knows that it doesn't have a headphone jack, but it's really annoying that I really would love for this to be my A camera and be able to take this small light camera with me on a shoot and just bring this. But I can't because it doesn't have a headphone jack. I have some ways to get around that if I record audio separately. But you know, part of what, you know, that's more equipment. So part of what makes this camera appealing is that it's so small, and that if it were an all-in-one solution, it would be a very small one. So that kind of sucks. The other thing I don't like is the way that this little flap here works, and that it comes from the bottom. That means that when I have a microphone plugged in here, like I did earlier, I had the Rode Video Micro. When I have one plugged in there, the flap sort of just rests on top of it like that. And when I'm trying to hold the camera like this to like keep it relatively stable as I could, this ends up getting like in the way. And it's not a huge deal, but it's just strange that they would change the battery or the port like flap design and change it to this when the mic jack used to be up here, just like it is in the GH4. It's very strange. The other thing that I find kind of annoying about this camera is the grip. It's not a bad grip. You know, when you're dealing with cameras that are so small, they have to design the grip in a way that can support the weight of the camera plus lens, but still stay compact and light and all that. So it's difficult. But what I will say about this, where compared to the GH4, which sort of fills your hand with the grip, right? So that's how you're able to hold it through your whole hand, because everything contacts it so well. With this grip, you really are using your thumb right here, like this part of your thumb right here on the edge of the camera, that's taking a lot of the weight, like a lot of the stabilization of holding this camera straight is a combination between really pinching with these fingers and then pinching with that thumb. And it's a different feeling than the GH4, and I don't like it as much, but that's getting really nitpicky. Really, other than that, the only things that I don't like about this camera are things that Panasonic had to omit to protect the GH line. Like, this is bang for buck the best Micro Four Thirds camera for video that I think there is. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed my rambling. I don't know if you got any good use out of it, but again, you know, you're watching it, so see you next time.